Hey everybody, it's Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and we're back out here in my hot garage, and tonight I'm just going to make a quick video. I wanted to apologize for not uploading more on this channel. It has just been a really busy week or so. As you guys know, I'm a professional musician and teacher, and I've been teaching at a summer camp, and I've had a bunch of lessons to teach here at the house, and between what I do for a day job and trying to record videos at night, like in fact I just got done filming the garage portion of the Voodoo Gunworks Priest 2011 pistol. I had to write the script, I have to go inside and edit it, render it, upload it, do all that kind of stuff. I just haven't had a lot of time to just turn on the camera here and chat with you. I honestly thought that over the summer I was going to have way more time, but I'm way busier than I was expecting, which honestly is kind of a good thing, I guess. And running the Texas Gun Vault, as you guys know, I always say is like a second job. So I didn't want you to think I've like disappeared or anything. I'm honestly working super hard. I'm teaching all day. I get here, and of course, when the garage is really hot like it is now, I can only be out here for shorter periods of time. In fact, a lot of times when it comes to filming content like tonight, I'll film one or two segments, go inside, transfer it to the computer, cool off, and then come back out here and film the next couple of segments. I've also been trying to come up with some other topics for the channel and things we can essentially just chit-chat about. And to try to get inspiration, I look at other channels and see what's going on in the news. And I don't really think much is going on besides getting into very specific things like certain events. I know that creators like Colion the War will talk about certain uses of guns in crimes and how armed citizens save people, which I think is absolutely fantastic, but it's kind of topical. And I like to discuss kind of broader topics, but I also don't want to just rehash what other channels are saying, like what's going on in certain court cases. Because right now I know all those channels, and I always complain about them, are talking about breaking news, great news, Second Amendment landscape changed forever, and really nothing's going on. I think we're really all kind of in a holding pattern to see what happens with Trump's big, beautiful bill. Man, I know that I am waiting with bated breath to find out if suppressors, short-barreled shotguns, and short-barreled rifles, and I guess any other weapons, are coming off the NFA. Because if they are, I know that there's a few things I'm going to rush down to the old store and get, because I definitely want, and it's not that I can't get them now, it's just the tax, it's the paperwork. I think the paperwork is the bigger obstacle than anything. It used to be the wait time. It's just a hassle. You just want to go in there and not have to worry about photos and fingerprints or trusts or any of that. You just want to go in there like with any other pistol, fill out your 4473 and take it home. And that's just kind of where I'm at. So I guess we could discuss, is there anything that you want to either build or buy that you're waiting on to see what happens? Because it might happen. To my surprise, it's all still in there, as far as I can tell. And it's my understanding that the Senate Republicans are trying to get the bill across the finish line before July the 4th. And right now, it's getting late in June. It's the 24th. So what do we have? Like another week in June, essentially, and then 4 days. But we know that Congress doesn't really work all those days. So especially as we get closer to the 4th, they take a recess. So they're probably going to try to get this out and done relatively quick. So all those provisions that deal with firearms are either going to be cut and stricken from the bill really soon, or it's going to go through and then it has to go to the House. And I have a feeling the House is going to approve it in pretty quick succession. So we'll just have to see. But I know that there's a couple of silencers that I'm really, really interested in. And I know that I have a few projects when it comes to gun builds that I'm waiting on, because if in 90 days after the signings, I believe that's the provision. I think it says when the president signs the bill, if those provisions are in, they would take effect 90 days after the signing. So we would still have to wait 3 months. It's not like we could all go out, as soon as it's, done and change everything. We have to wait 90 days. But after 90 days, are you guys going to start like your own builds of certain rifles and not have to worry about pistol braces? You can put on stocks. Will you take the braces off your guns and put on stocks? I'm just kind of curious. So tell me your thoughts. I think that might be a good discussion for us to have. And I can definitely talk about more of that. And maybe we can get into a deeper discussion in the next video when I get a little bit more time. Because right now it is 11 o'clock at night. I have to be up at 6 o'clock, but I still got to go inside, edit, render, and upload. So I just didn't want you guys to think I was ignoring you. So thank you for joining me here in the garage. If you watched to the end of this very short video, the word of the day is rushed. So use that in the comment. And I know you're a true vault dweller and can somehow put up with my annoying voice. So that's all I got for you tonight. Got to go inside and get back to work. So, as always, thanks for watching.